Perhaps you've heard about the nationwide teacher shortage, an issue inflamed when the pandemic turned the classroom experience upside down, forcing teachers to navigate an ever-changing landscape of COVID regulations. And also,
It's a shortage of respect. It's a shortage of good conditions.
Randi Weingarten serves as president of the American Federation of Teachers, which just released this report addressing the nearly 300,000 teachers leaving the profession each year, even before COVID-19. She's suggesting a list of improvements to help address staffing shortages, such as increasing pay, lowering class sizes, and steering away from standardized testing.
Because if we could fix these things, it would fix the teacher shortage.
Is that staffing problem, though, truly happening here in Northeast Ohio? If you take a closer look at the Ohio Education Job Board, you get a better idea of just how many classroom teacher openings are still being actively posted. So let's go ahead and sort now to classroom teachers and then also zoom in a little bit, and you see places such as Akron and Canton still with a handful of openings. However, many school districts we spoke with say the openings you're seeing here usually are for hard-to-fill positions in specific subjects. We polled a handful of districts about the shortage, and most say they were completely staffed or close to it, but all agreed that hiring became a lot more difficult in recent years. For example, in Akron, they added 22 positions and are still looking to fill a total of 69 out of 1,700 total teachers. And in Cleveland, CMSD CEO Eric Gordon says the district welcomed 182 new teachers, putting them at 95% staffed for the year ahead.
I think we are in good shape.
Ask Lori Ward, Chief Talent and Equity Officer at CMSD, and that missing 5% still amounts to about 150 openings, down from 254 in June.
So let me just be clear. The goal is still to be 100%, and the clock is ticking, so we're very busy.
Going forward, Ward says with the help of a recent nearly $2 million grant from the Mid-American Conference, they will continue to be able to focus on developing and retaining new teachers through a mentor program.
How do we provide the supports necessary to encourage first-year teachers, second-year teachers to remain in the profession?
In Cleveland, Clay Lepard, News 5.
Now, whether there's a shortage of teachers that's more severe than usual, we know plenty of states are taking steps to lure more educators into the field, including right here in Ohio.
But according to a new book out this summer, they are taking all the wrong steps. Take our state, for example. Lawmakers temporarily lowered the requirements needed to become a substitute teacher through 2024. You don't need a post-secondary degree to get the job, as long as an applicant meets the school district's educational requirements.
And other states are taking similar steps. California is letting teacher candidates skip some basic tests. Oklahoma eliminated a certification requirement, and Alabama lowered the score required on teacher certification exams.
Okay, so News 5 anchor Rob Powers joining us here in the studio. We heard those changes, obviously, but some experts believe those are changes to the wrong problem.
I'm still trying to figure out where the summer went right now, right? We're talking about going back to school. All those states are trying to make it easier to become a teacher, but the editors of How Did We Get Here? The Decay of the Teaching Profession say the real problem is what it's like once you actually become a teacher.
According to this book, the problem facing teachers on the job can be summed up in one word: disrespect. An article the editors wrote for The Conversation says teachers can expect to be welcomed with an ever-escalating workload and less pay. Teachers earn about 20% less than professionals with similar educations.
It starts with pay and it starts with compensation, and compensating teachers at least to the equivalent of like educated bachelor's or master's degree equivalent professions.
Co-editor and Iowa State University professor Douglas Smith told us better pay is just the first step. Teachers also have less control over the contents of their lessons, as states pass legislation limiting certain topics considered divisive. Ohio is considering such a bill. Plus, he argues teachers are dealing with a tidal wave of disrespectful behavior, both from students and their parents.
It's okay to disagree with teachers or to school boards, but we have to do it with a position of respect. It should not be normalized to go to school boards screaming and yelling that a teacher X is doing something in a classroom.
One survey found a growing trend of students physically and verbally harassing teachers while parents engage in cyberbullying and retaliatory behavior. At the end of the day, the authors argue we don't need to make it easier to be a teacher. We need to make it better once they get the job.
Giving teachers what they need to be successful in the classroom and making it possible for them to teach in a way that they don't need to have a GoFundMe page to get the necessary classroom materials to be successful in their job.
Okay, and as for states lowering requirements to become a teacher, the professor questioned why we don't have that conversation when it comes to the bar exam for attorneys, certifications required for nursing, or licensing for engineers. He believes in the long term, lowering standards will only worsen teacher retention rates and continue the cycle.